Hello, my name is Stephen, and today I'm going to walk you through the Mary Immaculate of Lawrence Benefits Guide. It's in Excel and it's an interactive guide to help you to determine what level of health insurance you need and how much it'll cost you per week, which will be deducted from your check. So to start, you go to the top left and put in the employee name. And then in general, you want to follow the highlighted areas. So the first one is the hourly rate per week that you're paid. So we'll say that John makes $15 an hour. And the next is the standard hours he works per week. So say 40. So he's a full-time employee. And that will calculate his weekly base salary and also his annual salary in general. The next part is the health insurance. So it says put a 1 on the line to the right of the employment level plan and the level of coverage that you wish to enroll in. So he is a full-time employee, so you want to put a 1 next to full-time and hit enter. And then depending on your preferences, whether you want the PPO plan or the HDHP plan, you want to put a 1 next to that. Usually you go with a PPO, so I'm going to put a 1 there. And then the level of coverage, so if you're just you want employee. If you have a spouse that you want to be covered, you can do the employee and spouse. And if you have children, you can cover them and do employee and children, or if you have the whole family wanted to be covered, you can do that. So put a 1 next to family, and that comes up with the rate. And depending on different levels, if you change it, say you want the HDHP to see how much that would cost, you can put a 1 next to that, and it'll change the rate for you. So next is the dental insurance. It's the same idea. If you're full-time, you put a 1 there, and then if you want the low or high option, you can choose. And then do family again, and it'll put the rate per week, the weekly cost or the bi-weekly cost depending on your pay periods that will be deducted from your check. Next is the vision. So this one doesn't have an option for part-time or full-time, so you just need to choose the high or low option. And then this one also doesn't have the employee and children or spouse. It's based on how many dependents. So 1 you would choose right here, or 2 or more you choose this one. So put a 1 there, and it puts the rate per week or bi-weekly. Next is the basic life insurance shown here, and that is paid fully by the employer, and it's already calculated for you, and you are automatically enrolled in this when you join the Mary Immaculate workforce. So that is your basic life insurance. And then supplemental life and accidental death or dismemberment. So this is an insurance that you can opt into if you believe that the basic life isn't enough for you. The first thing you want to do is put in your age over here in the highlighted area. We'll say he's 40 years old. Hit enter, and that automatically puts in the rate that you would need to pay per unit of coverage. So over here, your annual salary is already put in, and depending on how much coverage you want, you can choose in this highlighted area 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 times your annual salary that you wish to be covered. So I will put a 1 in here, and then it calculates how many units of coverage you wish to have and the rate you need to pay per week or bi-weekly over here. And next is spousal coverage. So if you wish to have $25,000 in coverage for your spouse, you can put a 1 in this highlighted area, or if you do not wish to have it, you can just leave it blank and no rate will show up over to the right. And same thing for child coverage. You can get $10,000 of coverage per child for all of your children, and that is shown here, 50 cents a week. And if you wish to have it, you can put a 1, and it'll show the rates over here. And then the next section is short-term disability. So if you would like to have short-term disability, the rates are already calculated on the bottom here. So all you need to do is put a 1 in this highlighted area if you wish to have it, or if you don't, you can leave it blank and no rate will show up. And then next is the basic long-term disability, which is paid 100% by the employer, and you're automatically enrolled in that. So this is no weekly cost to the employer or to the employee. And then for the flexible spending accounts, you have the option to put money in one of these accounts, and if you wish to, right here will calculate the weekly cost it will be for you. So if you want to put money in the healthcare goal account, you can put up to $2,550. And so if you wish to put in $500, you put in it at the first highlighted area, and then the number of pay periods left in the calendar year for you. So it'll break up that $500 into a weekly or bi-weekly cost for the rest of the pay period. This money you do lose it at the end of the calendar year, so you need to make sure you calculate how much you're putting in this account correctly so that you don't end up losing your money at the end of the year. So we'll say that there's only 30 weeks left in the pay period, so it'll calculate $16 a week or $33 bi-weekly. And the same idea for the yearly dependent care goals. So you can put up a maximum of $5,000 into this account, and it works the same way. You lose the money at the end of the calendar year if you do not use up the money. So say you want to put $1,000 in this account, and there's still 30 weeks left in the pay period. It'll calculate how much per week or bi-weekly. And then at the bottom here, it shows your total weekly deductions based on the options you chose up in these areas. So John would have a total weekly deduction if he got paid weekly of $181.73, or if he gets paid bi-weekly, a total of $363.46. So that's just a quick overview of this interactive guide to try to help you decide what insurance plans are right for you. Thank you.